A couple of things I forgot from my earlier video. First, I want to start with, my oil seal leak. Now, just today, when I tell my one of my customers about it, the guy that loaned me the Buick car, that thing it ran good, but it did have a few issues, and he could probably sell to somebody that's another gearhead that wants that car. He could probably get $500 or maybe $1,000 for it because it did run good. If somebody does like me, I'm not interested in Buick car enough for the little pickup. I might have a little pickup. He wanted a couple $100 for you. I'd probably go for it. But anyway, he had mentioned the name of a couple of different repair facilities, and I said, "Well, I appreciate that, but if I was going to pay somebody to do the work, I'd the pickup isn't worth it. I don't mind doing it myself. As a general rule, I enjoy doing mechanic work. Now, anybody that tells you it's 100% fun is probably lying to you because it's you always got to get something that is a real pain in the butt to do, and it's not 100% enjoyable 100% of the time. But as a general rule, I enjoy doing mechanic work. But anyway, I'm gonna get the parts together, and then when I've got I can set aside a couple of days that I can be without my pickup. Have everything or as much as I can here, and just plan out doing it like over a couple of days. Pull it out, clean everything up. Replace the gasket, seals, that type of thing, and put it back together. Now, the next thing I want to cover now, there's a number of the electronics YouTube videos that I watch. One of them is the Save It for Parts guy, Mr. Carlson's Lab. Now, they all do a little bit different aspects of the electronics. You call it hobby or profession or however you want to look at it. I don't know if these guys are in it professionally, but they will cover it. Well, the two that I'm referencing here are the Save It for Parts guy and Mr. Carlson's Lab. Now, Mr. Carlson's Lab pretty much his YouTube channel is mainly restoration of much older equipment. If you're into that type of thing, he does have some videos, where he's constructed different pieces of test gear. He's got, but anyway, I just for some weird reason I was watching Save It for Parts. I was thinking back of a time. This is many many years ago. This is way before the internet. I don't know, maybe 70s or 80s. I was in a particular place in Phoenix. I don't remember. I was looking for other parts. I walked in this particular place. There was a whole bunch of, various pieces of test gear. There's a whole bunch of new and used oscilloscopes, in this particular place. And I just happened to bump into one of the counter guys, and I said, "Well, I did come in here looking for a 40 channel AM single, a 40 channel AM single sideband CB radio." But I said, it doesn't look like you've got anything like that. And the guy looks at me and goes, "Yeah, wrong type of electronics, man." Yeah, I just thought that was funny. That's the last thing I got to cover. Yeah, I put this off for a while. Now I've covered this a few times. Now I do need to have an operation. It's a I've covered this quite a number of times. It's a routine, normally painless, normally few side effects, and I expect a pretty rapid recovery. Now I've first time I posted one of these on Facebook. My daughter didn't get it. My daughter, I don't get it why, because she is of the same. She's got the same dark, sarcastic humor that I do, but she refers to it as being a drama queen rather than she just looks at it a little bit different light. But let me get to my operation because I'll give you the before right now. Then after I perform the operation, I'll do it myself. Just borrow some. It's a hair amputation. I plan to amputate my own hair. Well, I always do it just before I hop in a shower. So, and a little piece of hair will go down the drain. Yeah, I plan to have a hair amputation. I've had quite a few of them in my lifetime, and they've all been, pretty much pain free. Now I have. I've had a few ladies. What's the phrase? Hit me the wrong way with a pair of clippers, or yeah, that happens once or twice. I say, "Oops, sorry, I poked you." Now I remember one lady it was my eyebrows. Yeah, I had a barber sometime this summertime, and just get my eyebrows trimmed. But anyway, she said, for what I was paying her, she said, "Do you mind if I try? Do you mind if I trim your eyebrows?" I said, "Well, just." Said, "Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and trim my eyebrows, but don't make me look like a hoto." Now, if you don't know any Spanish, a hoto. If you know Spanish, you know what a hoto is, but I'm not a hocho, but let's say it's a guy that likes other guys rather than a guy that likes only women. That's what a hocho is. And of course, all the guys that I've I've had customers that were of that mindset, and you couldn't tell by looking at them. You couldn't tell by the way they acted like anybody else. So anyway, bye. Or Mr. Carlton from Mr. Carlton's lab. Bye for now. Love you, dude.